Stuff. All right, good morning. So now that it's recording, all everybody hears is stuff. They don't know what that meant because I was mid-sentence. All right, good morning. Today we are going to work with the arms and upper body. We're going to use some weights. I have a pair of 4s. I have a 2. Got some 8s over here, but I'm not sure if we're going to do specifically bicep curls, but we'll see. Because we tend to not work the upper body very much, right? Especially women, and especially as we get older, men and women. Um, we can keep the legs strong because we're walking or running or doing hills or something, but the upper body tends to suffer from lack of attention. So today I'm going to work with our yoga poses, but also work with the weights and overall just give us some good strength. And last class, I said a quote that I'll say again, that you don't need, how was it? You don't need strength to be strong. You need balance to be strong. And so with that balance in yoga, if we're doing a lot of this kind of stuff, right, stretching and moving, we also want to find that balance in strengthening the muscles. So there you have it. Have a block nearby and have a strap nearby for the beginning of class, and then find yourself sitting well. And maybe close your eyes. Start to tap into your breath. And start by just getting a sense of your posture, right? So I always, as soon as I sit on the mat or on a blanket, I start to notice where my posture is. Am I rounding? Am I kind of curling in toward the middle? Where are the shoulders in particular, and where is the head, right? So again, as we stay on computers and do all kinds of things like that, even reading, our heads, our necks are starting to move forward and forward. And so we draw the head back in space. We notice the shoulders and maybe just a soft engagement at the back muscles to draw the shoulders back a little bit. And we start to tap into the breath, taking nice deep inhales and exhales. And I'd want you to just kind of contemplate, just let it float, um, what your idea of strength is, where it is in your body or your mind or your heart, right? Where is that idea of strength? Is it physical strength? Is it the resolve that you have? Is it the ability to move forward even when it's difficult? And what is it in your life that fosters that strength? What do you do in your life that fosters that stability, that strength, whether it is yoga or exercise or reading things that strengthen your perspective? Maybe it's prayer, maybe it's walks in the woods. And then allow your eyes to open and just take the arms up overhead. As you exhale, cactus arms, and then press the arms back into an imaginary wall. Just press back through the elbows, the hands, right? Just feel that squeeze back. And then as you exhale, just curl in. Don't overly round the back. Just bring elbows, hands together, tuck your chin, and then inhale, open it up. And exhale, curl in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Good, just two more. Inhale, big deep breath. Exhale, curl in. And last one. Exhale, curl. And take those arms out to the sides. Drop the elbows, but keep that little W shape. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale. Good, nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale all the way out. Good, two more. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good, and then take those arms up and crisscross your wrists and then turn the palms toward each other and just see if you can hold on to hands. If you can't, maybe it's palms, maybe it's just crisscross wrists. Either one is okay. Bring them down in front of you and just let them come to the floor. Ooh, stretch. Good. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. Take it up. And exhale. Good. Listen up. Take it up. Notice which hand is which way. Look at your wrists and cross the other way, and then see if the hands will come together. Last one here, just three of these, and take it up. And exhale. Good. Last one. Exhale it down. Just release that and shake it out. Good. Roll those shoulders out. Grab one of your blocks. So we're just doing little warm-ups with the shoulders. Shake out those legs if they get cranky. Take the block at the widest width and take it out in front of you. Draw the shoulders back, reach it up. Good. Keep those elbows training in and then bend the elbows. Watch the head. So it's really easy to bring that head chest forward here. So take the block to the back of your head. Press the back of your head into the block. Tone the belly in. Draw the elbows in. Yep. So I'm just barely hanging on to those blocks with my palms. I'm not wrapping fingers or anything. And then take it up. Exhale, take it down. Good. Keep the head level. Keep the head level and down. Good. Three more. Reach up. Tricep warm up. 3 and 4. If you notice the elbows splaying, bring them in. And 5. Take it up. Bring it down. Good. Reach it up overhead. Take it to one shoulder. And up. I feel like Vanna White for some reason. I don't know why. Good. Take it over. Or maybe what was that? The Let's Make a Deal behind door number 1. That's how old I am. Up and over. Just 2 more. Take it up and over. Take it up and over. Reach it up, everybody, and then slowly lower it all the way down. Nice job. Take that block, set it aside for now. Grab your strap. Again, this is all shoulder warm-up stuff. So as we go to the weights, eventually, weights are always optional. And if you've picked a weight that's a bit on the heavy side, you just drop that weight down to the floor if it is too much for you. So hold that strap nice and wide, take it up, and then bend the elbows, bring the strap anywhere behind you. Watch what you do with your head shoulders. In fact, if the strap reaches the shoulders, press the shoulders back into that strap. Yeah. And then take it up. Exhale. Good. Big deep breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale down. Just 2 more. Reach it up. Exhale down. Last one. Take it up and down. And then reach it up and hold for a moment. Pull the strap apart. Squeeze the low belly and take it to one side. Good. Stretch that top arm really nice and high. And back to the middle, stretch to the other side. Stretch that top arm. Good, reach up, good. One more, both sides. Big stretch. And up, last one. And up. Good, I want you to take, I'm gonna mirror here. So take your right hand down to your left knee. And up. And twist other side. Good. And just let this be a little bit more, not so serious, just kind of feel it, soften the fingers. So these are little micro twists, right? As we still get those shoulders going, little windshield wipers here with the arms. Good, maybe a couple more both sides. And up. One more both sides. Stretch. And over and reach up and let that go. Whew. And feel that, right? Already it's like, okay, maybe I can hang out here for a little while. Let's come on off our little butts. Maybe use your towel or your blanket here to cushion your knees. Come to table pose. Have your blocks near the front of your mat and your weights near the front of your mat. Start in table pose, nice and easy. Take the knees wide. Bring the feet toward each other. Your right hand heads toward the center of your mat. Take the left arm up. And just breathe here. As you exhale, just 3 of those pretend eye of the needles. Just scoop it under, reach, and take it back up again. And exhale. You'll find that in all the yoga journals, right? The pretend eye of the needle. Take it up. And then reach the arm out to the side. Re-square the hip so the arm is straight out from your shoulder, and do a couple of internal, external rotations. And breathe. Couple more. Whew. Good, and let that hand come down. Bring the left hand toward the center of your mat. Reach the right arm up. Find that little wingspan we worked on last week. And then 3 times underneath. Reach up. This is all on purpose. Down and back up. Good. Last one. And reach. And then take it out from your shoulder and do a couple internal and external rotations. Just moving through that shoulder joint a little bit. And let that go. Walk both hands to the corners of your yoga mat. Press those hips back. This is a puppy stretch. Just the arms are a little wider than usual. Stretch out and then tuck your tailbone, everybody, so you get a nice stretch through the low back, through the sacrum, the waist. Big deep breath. Nice. Bring those hands back. Drop down to your elbows. Go ahead and lay down on that blanket if you've got it there, and find Sphinx pose. Good. So from Sphinx pose, just kind of make sure those thighs are stretched out nice and long. Your tailbone is tucking down toward the knees. Belly's toned in. Your hands, walk the hands about a half of a handprint forward. You've done this, many of you have done this with me before. Lift the elbows. Good, and let's drop down, tap for 10, 9, I like these, 8, for triceps, they're sneaky, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop the elbows, take your hands out to the side, same thing, lift up, squeeze. So when those arms are straight, there's the triceps, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop the elbows, bring those hands back in. Did anybody not feel that little, right? So simple, but bring the hands together and create a little diamond with your thumbs and index fingers. The elbows train out just a little bit and lift. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen up. 9, 10. Come halfway down. Drop the shoulders. Just hold. Find your breath. Breathe. Go down 1 more inch. Hold. And lower all the way down, everybody. Good. Bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs. Find your breath. We're thinking, we haven't even touched a weight yet, and I'm feeling these arms. All right, straighten those legs down, everybody. And take the arms out to cactus position. You're obviously face down. If you want, you could take a block and just put that block under your forehead if you don't want to smush your nose on the floor, that kind of thing. Or you just keep that head elevated. All right, so tuck the belly in, lengthen the tailbone, lift the elbows, and then squeeze the elbows down toward your waist. I'm looking down at my mat, and then reach them forward. Squeeze them back, forward, just 5 of these. Squeeze, and forward, squeeze, forward, last one, squeeze, and forward, and then bring them to cactus, and imagine there's a wall behind you, and you're going to press those arms into the wall. Lift the legs if you want. Woo! Press the arms into that imaginary wall and lower down fully. Whew. Bend your knees, windshield wiper. Last one here, cactus arms. Maybe look to either side and see if those elbows are coming straight out from your shoulders. Press into your pubic bone, lift those elbows, everybody. And you're going to pulse. Now you can lift legs if you want or keep them down. You're going to pulse the elbows. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze to the imaginary wall. Lift the legs if you want. And let go. Bend the knees, windshield wiper. I know, getting these little back bendy things out of the way early, aren't I? Lower the legs, everybody. Press into your hands, push into your knees. Think back just for a minute here, just a little tiny child's pose here. Deep breath. And then come on up. You can move your blanket out of the way. We're going to go to downward facing dog and then to standing, just so you know where we're headed. From table to down dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Find your breath. And then if it's okay for your feet, just come to tippy toes for a second, stretch the backs, and then press the heels toward the floor. Good. One more, just tippy toes, stretching the feet. And then the heels descend a little closer. Take your feet nice and wide on the mat. Walk those hands back. Bend your knees. Take your hands to your knees. Come on up. All right. So, how's that feeling already? It's like I have so many things I want to do. I'm just trying to keep it focused. All right. So, come on to the front of your mat and place your blocks on your mat. And they can be medium or high. Either one is okay. And then find mountain pose. And again, just like when we were sitting, you want to feel your spine in action. So if you can close your eyes in mountain pose, where are your shoulders? Where are your hips? What's going on with the back of the neck, the head, the neck, the chin, the chest? Can you find the equilibrium there? Despite what your body's been through, can you find the strength in the structure of your spine. And then open the eyes. Inhale, reach up. Take your hands to your heart. Bend the knees and step back with your right leg. Just a nice little lunge here. And then reach your hands to your blocks. So choice number one, the knee is down. Choice number two, the knee is up. You're going to release your left hand block and grab a weight instead. So take the weight in your hand. My arm is outside my knee. My lunge is strong. Remember, you can take it up a little higher as well. And just draw the elbow back. And then slowly back down toward the floor. Good. Squeeze in. 3, 4. Your lunge is strong. 5. Listen up. Take the weight, take the elbow up and press straight back. Watch your head. Good. So tricep here. 1, 2, controlled, not swinging. 3, 4, 5. Slowly lower that weight in front of you. Grab your block, place it back where it was. Breathe, push down into your blocks and find a high plank. Breathe. Squeeze the legs, push down into your blocks, everybody. And then step forward, right leg. Move your right hand block out of the way. Grab your weight, same thing this side. You're going to squeeze it up for 5. 1, 2, 3, smile. 4, 5, bring it up. Squeeze it back. 1, 2, 3, your back leg is strong. 4, 5, slowly lower that weight, set it in front of you, grab your block, push down on those blocks, step back to plank pose. Now in plank, you can lower your knees, breathe. Big deep breath, everybody. Step forward, left leg. Find your breath. Move your left hand block out of the way, grab your weight. You're going to bring it up, squeeze it back. Bring it in, drop it down. So we're just combining those two moves and back, forward, down. 3, squeeze, down. 4, and down. Last one. 5, and down. Listen up, grab that weight, set it back, turn the palm up and just hold. Holy moly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Drop that weight in front of you. Set the weight in front of you. Grab your block. Step back to plank. Step forward, right. Last side. Move your block out of the way. Grab your weight. Here we go. You're going to bring it up. Squeeze it back. Think tricep. In and down. Squeeze up. And down. 3, 4. You got it. 5. And then bring it up. Press it back. Turn the palm up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it in. Set that weight down. Grab your block. Push off and step forward. Bend both of your knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. And shake that out, right? It's just amazing to me that it doesn't take much. All right, you're not going to need your blocks for now. You're going to need your weights. Now, for this, we're going to start in goddess pose. Here's your thing. No weights. Perfectly beautiful, awesome. Just demoing here. 1 weight here to here. 2 weights optional. Watch your shoulders, watch your neck. If you're dealing with a shoulder injury, keep that weight down. So you decide. Control, control, control. Take the weights up, legs are straight. Now, I don't want you to go wide, that's harder. As you exhale, bend the knees, the elbows. Weights come to your shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale slow. Inhale. Exhale. And up. Take it down. And up. Down. We got 5 left. Here we go. Smile, goddess pose. Sumo wrestler pose. Breathe. 3 left. And 2. And 1. Well done. Take it up. Bring those weights to your shoulders. Slowly drop them down. Step the legs together. When you work with weights, I don't care what you're doing. Go slow, right? Never just like drop them down. Never. Be kind to your body. Be kind to your joints. Take those weights in front of you and just hold them up halfway. Notice I'm not even holding with the fingers. Now, isometric work. Drop the shoulders. Start to breathe. Once again, it does not take much. So this is isometric work for the biceps right here. There's been studies that say you will gain more muscle holding than you will curling. So breathe. All right, but we don't want to not curl ever because then our muscles would be really short. So bring them up. 3 count down. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze them up. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You got it. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Listen up. Take it up. Halfway down. Up. Halfway down. 3, 4, 5. Just hold. Now, you know you can always drop these weights completely. You could certainly go heavier. You can go lighter. All right. So holding this, we're going to take it out to the side. Feel the body squeeze. Keep the elbows in. There you go. And then tap, squeeze, tap. Good. Nice form there. 3, 4, 5. Squeeze. 6, 7. Working rhomboids. 8, 9, 10. Hold them out. I know. Here we go. 1, halfway. 2, halfway. 3, 4, 5. Slowly lower them all the way. Ooh. Shake that out. Just drop. Don't drop. Set your weights down for a second. And shake out those arms. Give me just a little circle. So one of the challenges, right, of teaching yoga with weights is not to overdo. Maybe circle. Good. Shake that out. Grab your weights. Once again, you can grab 1, 2, none. I'm going to actually take an 8 because I've been doing these for a while, but we're taking the weight overhead. So you can either grab one weight, you can combine your 2 lighter ones to 1. It's up to you. So we're going to keep this weight close. Take it in. Nice solid stance though, right? Take it up. Bend it behind you. Keep the elbows in. Good. Take it up. Take it to one shoulder. Take it up. Bring it in front of you. Up. Bend behind. Lift up. Take it to the other shoulder. And up. Eyes should have gone forward. Up to your other shoulder. Take it up. Let's just do this part because adding that 4th one is just confusing me. Take it down. Behind. Watch the elbows, Michelle. And up. Take it behind. Up. Take it to shoulder. Yup. Few more. You got this. Shoulder. down, shoulder, last set, come on, we got it, up, squeeze, down, up, down, up, shoulder, holy moly, bring it straight in front of you, slow, and let go. Take that weight in front of you. You're simply doing, these are called hammer curls, right? If you were at the gym, it's changing the angle of the hand for that bicep curl. Breathe. I want you to go slower. Slow. You're in slow motion, right? 3 more, slow. Squeeze that weight. Breathe. Good, last one. Squeeze and slowly lower. And just hold that weight with one hand. Shake it out. Right, and just kind of, again, kind of notice, how's that feel? What's your body feeling like? Are you doing too much, too little? Totally up to you. Take that weight in the other hand, just let it hang. Do you want an 8 there? Okay. Good, breathe. Take that weight in front of you. Your legs are hips width apart slightly, or slightly wider. Think chair pose, but the arms are staying tucked in. Elbows are staying tucked in. Have a seat, everybody. Some of you are going to be able to touch elbow to knee, but that's real low for some of you. So keep it close. And down, 2, squeeze up. And breathe. Think about it. That's it. Don't go so low that your low back is chatting with you. We got 3 left. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hold it with one hand. So we hold this with one hand. Not only can we play with the wrists a little, you can curl in a little, but also kind of stretching out the shoulder. And switch to the other side. I remember one time a student went, "You lift weights?" I thought it was all yoga. No, we need a balance in our bodies, right? Unless you do like really crazy hard yoga, which I don't. So no fun, right? All right, last one here. You're going to take this weight on one shoulder. We're not going to lift overhead. We're going to do a squat. What happens here is that when you weight one side of your body, your core has to work harder to keep you in balance. Okay. So we're going to do our same little chair thing. The other arm can either go out, down, or forward into that chair. Make sure you don't do this. Okay. Which means don't lean forward so much. All right. When you're ready, inhale the arm up. Exhale, either the arm is straight, out here, whatever you need. Push up and down and push. Just 5, 3, 4, 5, and let go. Let it hang. Switch sides. I like doing this kind of stuff. I mean, it's not yoga, but it's, it challenges your body in a whole different way. Breathe. All right, same thing, other side. Take that arm up. Exhale, keep the elbow in. Push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let go. Let go. Good. Hold it there. Just shake. Maybe curl the wrists a little. Play. We got one left in this, and then we're going to move on. Whew. All right. Put it back in your other hand. Balance work. Tricky, right? Take that take that weight to your shoulder. You're going to lift the opposite knee. Decide if you want to take the weight up. And breathe. Slowly take them down. We're doing 3 on each side, so we don't have to switch. Take it, whoop, take it up. Breathe. Strong standing leg. And down. Last one. Breathe. And down. Release. Other side. Find your breath. Here we go. Good solid stance. Remember, take the weight to the shoulder. Lift the knee. Decide about the arm. Even if you left that weight on your shoulder, you're still working both balance and core. And down. And up. And down. Last one. And down. That was not quite so pretty. Good. Carefully set that weight down. Come back to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up. No weights. Exhale, take it down. Step the right leg back. You can play, you can have your blocks in play if you want. Find a nice solid lunge, everybody. Take your hands to your knee. Lift your chest. And just find this really nice little high lunge or low lunge if you want to take the knees down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Make sure your back leg is solid. Press back to that imaginary wall. And then curl in. We did this at the beginning of class. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. One more. Inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Take those arms out, reach up. Exhale, hands to blocks or to floor. We're going to step back though, down dog. Breathe. Plank pose. Press out of the floor, everybody. You've got this. I know you do. Drop the knees. Curl those elbows in. Bend just 1 or 2 inches. And breathe. Push back out. Lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Step forward, right leg. You can find your blocks here for a moment just so you get your stability. Hands to knees, lift the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, find those elbows. Press against the wall. Curl it in. Inhale, open it. Exhale, curl. Inhale, this is your last one. Exhale, curl. Inhale, all the way up. All the way down. Downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, curl the tips of the fingers in. Breathe. Plank pose. Push out of the hands, everybody. Drop the knees. Bend the elbows just a couple inches. Push up. Couple inches down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Plank. Down dog. Good job, everyone. Step forward, right leg. Step forward, left. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Shake it out. So you're going to take the blocks down to the lowest level, and you're just going to set one weight on each one of those. All that really is doing is bringing the weight a little higher so that you don't overreach. So come back to the front and find mountain pose. And breathe. For some reason, doing the weights and the poses and talking is a little challenging this morning. Here we go. Take it up. Exhale all the way down. Step back with your left leg And turn that foot to the side position. Think warrior one, or sorry, warrior two. And then grab just your right hand weight and put it on your right knee. Release the left arm, take it all the way up. Good. Find your pose. Your back arm is straight back, palm is face down. The body is not leaning forward. Here's the tricky part. You're going to lift the front arm with or without your weight. Take it up, drop it slow, take it up, whew, and down. And breathe. Always pause at the top. 4, 5. Let's see if we can hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower it down. Grab that weight with the back arm. Hold, just let it rest on your thigh. Nice front knee bend, right? The belly toned in, just a sweet little warrior one. Take that top arm out. You're going to take the back hand to your shoulder and straight up. Shoulder, straight up. 3, 4, yeah, just 5, 5. Take it to the shoulder, lower it back to the leg, take it out, see if you can hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly lower it down. Take the weight to your chest, turn your toes. Square those toes so they're all facing the same direction, and then simply turn your other foot to the other end of your mat. So yeah, she'll be either there or switch. Yeah, and for everybody else watching, if you just need to go back to the front of your mat and switch so that your right leg's back, just do that. It's fine. Take that weight down to the left knee. Roll the shoulders, tone the belly, other arm out and back. Here we go. We're going to lift this front arm for 5. 1. Now I'm using a 4 here. That's a lot of work for me. 3, 4. Let's hold for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Bring it to your chest. Take it to the other side. Right? So you don't want to lose the pose because of the weight. You can drop this weight and do the same thing, right? It's all good. Take that arm to your shoulder. You can leave it here, right? Or you can lift. Other arm is straight out. Watch your pose. Here we go. 1. You can smile, then your body thinks this is awesome. 4, 5, shoulder down to your thigh. Take it out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Lower the other, turn all your toes. If you went wide, just shorten it up a little bit. Take that weight right to the center of your chest. Now, what are we doing? We're squeezing the heck out of our glutes. We're not locking out our cute little knees. We're keeping a soft bend there. You're going to take it in one hand, drop it down, squeeze it up, grab it with the other, and up. 3, 4. So this one's a little quicker, right? Little quicker because the weight is ideally light and you've got a lot of control. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Hold on. Drop that weight. This time you're going to take it up and push it over to the side of your head. Please be careful here. I know several of you with shoulder issues. Take it back to your shoulder, drop it down. Just 5 on one side. Push. Now you can bend your knees if you want a little more leg work to go with it. 4, 5. Release, switch sides. Here's the interesting thing. Go ahead and straighten your legs. So here's a really interesting thing. For years, I have had neck and shoulder issues. I blame it on firefighting for 22 years. So I always did either no weight over my head or super, super, super lightweight. I have started to do heavier weight over my shoulders. And the interesting thing for me, this is just me, one person study, my neck and shoulders have been feeling better. So I don't know for sure, but I have quit being afraid of lifting weight over my head. So just something to think about. All right, legs are straight or legs are bent. Let's just do the other side. Bring it to your shoulder, push it across. Shoulder, push it across. Yep. And 3, good, nice there. 4 and 5, and release, straighten the legs. Well done, everyone. We're gonna go back to, I'm sorry I'm not mirroring here, but I'll confuse you all if I do. We're gonna go back to the front of our mat and come back into the warrior 2-ish stance, which is already also extended side angle, right? So take your right elbow to your right knee and just hold your weight. Good, breathe. Just feel that. And then give me little baby curls. So 1, this is like a little concentration, I know, right? 3, that's it. 4 and 5, hold halfway up. Grab that weight with your other hand, take it to shoulder and just straight up. Watch your back, squeeze the low belly, press up straight. Just feel the strength here of your shoulder. Slowly bring it back to your shoulder. Release it, take it toward the ground. And then bring it to shoulder, turn your body, reach up. This is slow. Keep that weight close. Bend, turn your chest toward the floor, take it to the floor. Just 2 more. In, straight up. Yep, that's it. Down, floor. Last one. Little twist action here. Down to the floor. Take it back to your right hand. Come on up. Turn yourself around. See, you can tell by my energy, I could do this all day long. It's just so much fun. All right, watch your pose. Watch your stance, right? If your knees curling in, if your back is overarching, if it feels like yuck, just drop the weight. Come on down. Lengthen that tailbone, tone in through the belly. Here we are halfway, right? Holding that weight. And then take it in. Up, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 5, hold. Face the floor, drop that weight. Oops, sorry, switch hands. That wouldn't have worked at all. I'm like, why does that feel so weird? All right, take it to your shoulder. Turn your body with the weight close. Take it up to the ceiling. Good. Take it back to your shoulder. Turn your body back and down. Here we go. 3 more. Up. In, stay close with the weight. Down. Turn up. Down. Turn. Last one. Up to your shoulder. Turn to the floor. Down. Bring that weight back to your left hand and push up. Well done, everybody. Step those legs together. Let's just set that weight down for now. Grab your block. Take between your thighs. You can go long or short. Either one's good. Squeeze. Inhale up. Just bring them down, little snow angel arms. And up. Squeeze. 2. That's it. 3. And 4. Whew. Shake that out. Give your block a good squeeze and then release. We're going to come down to the floor. I think that's all the arm stuff I want to do. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale all the way down. Just pause here, soft knees, forward fold. Let's stretch out some of that. Let the head hang, feel the hips draw up, right? That deepening of the hip crease without rounding your back. You can set the blocks aside, step back, downwards facing dog, and breathe. Plank pose. Optional, push into those hands, lift one leg. Nice straight arms without hyperextending elbows. Lower, other side. Lower, lower the knees, everybody. Sit back just for a second, grab your block. So it would not be an upper body class if I didn't play with chaturanga. I personally have never liked chaturanga. Just putting it out there. I'm being real. But what I've learned is that we can respect our bodies and the pose and not trash the shoulders by doing one after another with poor form. So I love this personally. It's helped me get stronger. I'm just putting this for my knees. Got the block up on that highest level. How do we gain strength, right? Little bits. And there was a thing that said, anytime you're learning something new or something over, take it a little bit at a time, little steps at a time. So in chaturanga, the hands are shoulders width apart, the fingers are spread, the hands, arms are engaged, the elbows are holding on to something between them without locking out, right? There's the tricky part for some. And then I'm going to bring my hips forward without sinking them. The block is right underneath the middle of my chest. I'm not looking down at the block, looking at the front of my mat. Going to squeeze now. For some, like me, I like to bend my knees. It keeps me on the top end of that kneecap, which feels better. For others, you've learned this way, legs straight. Here's what happens with legs straight for me. The hips, super hard to control. Here I can squeeze my glutes, keep the hips active. All right, we're tapping that block 4, 5. Don't let your elbows splay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come halfway down, keep your form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Just set those hips back, stretch through your wrists, and come on up. Ooh, shake it out. The block's going to go down by 1 unless that was really challenging. If that was challenging, that's where you hang out for a week. Top of the thing, just tapping that, finding the strength starting to come back in, because this is a push-up. This is chaturanga, right? Both are okay. They both build strength, but they are different. So if you're lowering and doing this, you've kind of gone into this push-up-y thing, okay? So we're back where we were. I'm staying on my knees. Gonna plant these hands, draw the elbows in, find the hand position that feels okay, and then level out your hips. Here we go. We're going to tap for 5. 1, push out. 2, 3, 4, 5. See if you can come halfway. 5, 4, squeeze those elbows. 3, 2, 1, push and release and breathe. Come on up. Choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, choice 4. I'm done. No. Choice 3. Let's just see. Now, if you get really close and you're like, just gently lower. Be careful. It's this area. Don't just pound down. You can even put a blanket over this. The key for me is the head doesn't lead, the shoulders don't dip. I just do my best to keep form. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's ugly. So let's just see 5 times. That's it, 5 times. We got this. Spread the hands, tone them in. You are strong, you know that. Tone in through the belly, engage the hips if you want. Let's just see what happens. Take it down, tap, push out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! And back. Those are harder than push-ups, I think. And release it, everybody. Just have a seat for a second. We're going to play with this block in a minute, so you can leave it there. Take the hands behind you. The fingers are pointing backwards. And just lift your chest. Bring the head back, but don't lift the chin. Keep the chin level. And breathe. And release. Take one arm out, bring it across. Now, drop that shoulder, right, so that we're not up here. And then take the hand, curl, and curl. Ooh. So, right, all that chaturanga and plank and down dog, it always has the wrist doing this. So we just want to give it some relief. And shake it out. Other arm, take it across. Drop the shoulder. Whew. And then curl your wrist and curl it in. So sometimes when we're feeling like we have a lot of nervous energy, right? Anxiety, at least for me, you have to decide, shake that out. If what your body needs is to kind of like blow it out, move to release the energy. It's how I handled being a firefighter for so many years. I would move. And if I had a really bad shift or bad night, I would go to the gym and spend 2 hours just sweating my butt off, and it would go. It's like all that stuck energy, right? In yoga, the samskaras, the scars, the emotional energy that stores in your body would just. And then sometimes I would just go to bed because my body needed that cocooning, that holding, that reserving of energy, because my body needed that more. And that is that balance. And that's how we develop strength, I think, in our bodies, our minds, our spirits. All right. So this is a little bit of core work that I think you'll find interesting. If you want, and you don't need it, you can take your blanket and put part of it over your block. That's just for cushion. And then the other part of the blanket where your little cute butt's going to go, also for cushion. And we're going to come here, we're going to lean back on that block so that the block is right below or right at or just below the shoulder blades. And then the hands come behind the head. So already, right, this is like a little training wheel. Now I have a delicate neck, so I don't just leave my neck hanging. I'm going to support it with my hand, but lightly. Now, one of my gals out there, you know who you are, this block in that position, probably not a good idea. I would come all the way down to your back and see how that feels. All right, so the hands are behind your head, but you're not pulling on your head. Bring your right knee in and stretch it long. Bring it in, just simple here, out, bring it in, out, release, hand, foot back to the floor. Left knee, bring it in, out, one more, out and down. Good, bring the right knee in and stretch it. Listen up, we're thinking half boat. So I'm gonna extend that leg and see if I can lift the other leg out. Breathe. Both knees in, both knees out, and in, both legs out, in, out, one more, you got it, and out. Hold, maybe the arms reach. Grab the backs of your knees, roll on up. If you're not using the block, roll on down. Good, just stretch it out. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come back to your block. If that block feels like crap, by the way, just take it out, okay? Sorry. All right, hands behind, knees up to 90. Elbow to opposite knee, extend the other leg and switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite leg, hold. Extend that arm out. So I'm extending my right leg and my right arm. Woo! And switch. And switch. And switch. Good. Grab behind both knees, roll up. Roll over. Nice deep breath. We are almost done, everybody. Just breathe. All right, arms out. Slow, slow, slow. Come on down, everybody. Hands behind your head. Lift both knees. Listen up. You're going to extend the left leg up. You're going to extend the right leg long. Optional, your right hand goes across either to your left knee or to your left shin. Switch and breathe. Switch. 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 2 more. And switch. And switch. Woo! Roll up. Oh, Lordy, you would think that block would make it easier, but it did not. Take that block out. You can just lay that blanket out. All right, arms out. Crisscross the elbows. Eagle arms. Turn the head side to side. Bring the elbows down and then circle. Circle the other way. Bring them back to the middle, the arm that is closest to you. Take that. So for me, it's my left elbow. I'm going to take it to my right shoulder. So, yep, there you go, Shelby. I know there's an easier way to explain that one, but I don't. Good. Just feel the stretch on the back of that left side or whichever side that is for you. Take it to center, release, take them all the way up. Exhale out, crisscross the other way. Eagle arms or any variation, drop the shoulders. Just breathe, turn the head side to side. Back to center, circle the arms. Circle the other way. Good, whichever elbow's closest, take it to the opposite shoulder. Keep the shoulder down. Back to center, release. Exhale, I want you to take the fingers, the hands behind you, but the fingers sort of pointing toward you. Don't hurt your wrists. Draw the shoulders and lift the chest. Ooh, yeah. And breathe. And release. Now, optional, we're going to come down to our backs. If you would like to lay on your blocks, so chest opener, releasing some of all that work, grab both of your blocks. See, this is why you don't throw your blocks around. And there's 2 choices that I like. One, the block that goes between the shoulder blades is nice and low. The block that goes to your head is either the same height or one higher. So maybe you start with it one way and you see if you like it. And once again, I'm just going to take the blanket over the bottom block just to soften those corners. And once you're there, find the spot that feels good, because there usually is a spot that it feels good. And again, if you are not putting pressure on that area of your back and you're still with me, just take the blocks out fully. Keep your knees bent for a moment and really lengthen your tailbone. Like lift your hips and lengthen it out so your low back is as long as it can be. And then lower down, maybe more to the center line of the sacrum. The arms are either down at your sides or they're out in T position, more of a little chest opener, but make sure the elbows are resting. And then if your back so allows, go ahead and straighten one leg and the other and pause here. And close the eyes if you're comfortable with that. Make sure your head is supported by that upper block. And maybe in this next to the final pose, we come back to this idea of strength. And maybe we ponder what we have given away and what we've gained. And are there places in our lives where we've given away our strength? And are there places in our lives where we are cultivating that strength? There's no right or wrong answer. There's no judgment. This is all with compassion and love for yourself. If you are still contemplating those ideas, let them go. Now, this can be your Shavasana. If you are happy, content, comfortable, stay here. Excuse me. If you would rather come off your blocks, just bend the knees and very carefully roll to one side. Remove the blocks and then come back into a more traditional Shavasana. Allow your body to go softer still, maybe just shift the position of the arms and see how that feels. For those of you who are ready, start to move your body. If you're still on your blocks, go ahead and bend the knees. And then as you're ready, draw those knees towards your chest carefully. Slowly roll to one side. And then very gently press all the way up. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, take the hands to the heart, bow to your own inner strength. Be willing to show that strength with an open heart. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Shelby. Thanks a bunch, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that class.
Good class.